Welcome back to the channel. Just a little update video. Not too really much went on this week with this thing, so but we have stuff coming. We should see some packages on Tuesday, so we're gonna leave that for an unboxing video. There's that. And the biggest news is that this upcoming Saturday is the pre-registration for Hot Rod Drag Week, and my buddy is gonna do the trip with me in September. So we got about 3 to 4 months to get everything ready. The truck, trailer to tow it.
This is where the car is going to sit when
a trailer for this to tow when we're on the road out there. We're gonna find a trailer big enough to tow both this and the trailer for this. Or devise a way to get the trailer in the back of the truck and then get it out when we get there. But that might be difficult. That might be difficult because of the trailer's gonna be loaded. I did get a price on a 850 cert cage, chromoly, all TIG welded in. 2,600. I got the price to have that done. So in about 2 months or so, I'm gonna. That's when he could fit me in about 2 months. So that'll lead us right into the spring, which is fine, which is actually kind of good. You know, it gives me some time to make the money for that. But yeah, the big one is Hot Rod Drag Week. That's going to be end of the summer, actually in the fall. It's going to be in the fall, September. We're going to have to tow this and the trailer that this is going to be towing out there to Minnesota. Is Martin, Minnesota, maybe? I think the first track is. But that's our goal. But the hardest thing about this whole deal is getting to register, because pre-registration sold out last year in 5 minutes. So I got a couple guys that I work with on this upcoming Saturday, so I'm going to give them all my information, and everybody's going to get on a computer, 3 or 4 of us, and we're all going to at the same time and try and register. Whoever gets there first gets there first, but hopefully we can get a spot. It's $450 to register. So but then that's not the end of it. Then you got to consider, you got to have, you have to pay for fuel to get out there, fuel for the trip, you know, as you're towing this, as I'm driving the ship box and my buddy. And then you have hotel rooms that you have to pay for, 5 nights or 6 nights of hotel rooms. It's the 12th through the 18th, I think the dates are. So you have to be out there a day ahead of time, and then you figure the next day of just driving home. It's 11 and a half hours from here to get there. It's just a 1-day trip to get out there, providing you drive nonstop. So leave here at 6 in the morning. The way I like to do it is drive for 2 hours and then switch drivers, drive for 2 hours and switch drivers, and in that way it breaks it up. You get a 2-hour break where you can rest, and you can get out there rather sufficiently. But so that's this Sunday's update of what's going on. So this week is going to be a big week. Hopefully we can pre-register. If we don't pre-register, we can go on a wait list. If you go on a wait list, there's some cancellation. Some people can't do it. Cars die or something happens where they can't do it. Then they will put their tickets up for sale or whatever, and then you can buy them from them, their registration. But the cutoff is at 400 cars. And last year sold out in 5 minutes. So, wish me luck. And then we got a lot of work to do to this thing. I got to get it ready. I got to have the cage put in it. I got to get the trans back in it with the trans brake. I'm pretty sure I did find the problem with that. It's the reverse drum, planetary drum is a little worn. And yeah, think now with an automatic transmission, if it slips a little bit, it takes a little bit of that material off, the friction material. So every time you use it, if it slips a little bit more, it takes a little bit more, it takes a little bit more. 50, 60, 70 thousandths is nothing to take off of clutch material. So I'm pretty sure the reason why it did what it did is because of that reverse clutch drum. So I got a new band, and I have 3 other 4L80s that I can pick and choose from, but I'm going to take one of them apart, and if I have to take all of them apart, I'll take all of them apart to find one good drum out of all of them to make that tranny work. But we got to get that back in. But before we put that tranny in, I have to put an SFI flywheel in it, which is like $80 on Jegs. No big deal, flex plate. So SFI flywheel's got to go in. The trans brake tranny 4L80's got to go back in. I have to make a drive shaft loop, which is a piece of cake on this because it already has a cross member there. I just have to put a hoop on the top of that cross member, and then that'll be good. Easy enough to make. And then have it sent out, have the cage put in it. When I get it back from the cage, I need to buy 2 Kirky seats, a window net. I think I just might buy the window net first and have him put that in while he's doing the cage. I would like to buy swing outs for each door bar, but I might not be able to because 850 cert cage, I don't know if you can have that. I gotta pay Payless Glass Company to come out and take the windshield and the rear window out. What else? And then I need to buy 4 more rims. 15. Well, actually, no, I only need to buy 2 rims. I'm going to use Steelies in the rear, a little bit more weight in the rear of the car. I already have 15 by 10s. So a set of drag radials for those, or slicks, either one. And I'm going to buy the Jeg Stars, 4-inch, 3.5 or 4-inch front runners for the front of this thing. So that's good enough for what it's good enough for who it's for. And then I need to buy, the next step is going to have to buy the trailer. It's like 142, I think it is 142 cubic feet is as big as the trailer can be that you're towing in drag week. So one of the Harbor Freight deals, the 4x8 trailer is perfect because I can cut it, shorten it up and make it 5 foot or 6 foot instead of 8 foot, and I can make it a little bit taller, so it'll be 4 by 5 by, like 5.5 or 6. And that should put me, the math should work out, and that should put it right at that 140 cubic feet. And then I'm gonna have to build that. So then we're gonna have to get toolboxes ready. All that stuff it's easy. The toolbox, you put like a shelf in it, toolbox, another toolbox, and then some totes that go on the bottom to hold parts. I am going to bring, believe it or not, my second laptop, my stock computer, and my stock computer harness, just in case something happens with the Holly. Then at least I can put the stock computer back in it and at least get it, back to the tow rig. So there's that. I don't really know what else I would have to do other than that stuff. And then I think we'll be pretty much ready. But it is going to be quite a few dollars, so I'm going to have to do some stuff I don't like doing and working like 80-hour, 90-hour work weeks and busting my ass to make the money to pay for it all, you know? But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, right? And that's going to be our goal. That's going to be our end of season finale, is doing Drag Week. But the first hurdle is just getting through that registration. So, wish me luck, guys. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell if you want to. I'm not pressing anybody to do anything. You know how I roll. And I will see you guys in the next upload.